Nobody should have to lose a loved one.
Tim Maddock is still heartbroken after losing his girlfriend Chastity Glisson 6 years ago when she accidentally left her Lexus running in their South Florida garage. He nearly died as well.
It's hard. It's hard to move on. It's hard to, you can't replace that.
Investigators say her car had a push-button ignition with a remote key fob, and the carbon monoxide from the exhaust spread through the home at deadly levels. And many of these vehicles don't even have a place for you to put the key fob, so you might throw it in your center console, maybe the cup holder here. And it makes it that much easier for you to make that simple mistake and forget to push this one button. So you get out and those dangerous gases are already filling your garage. Nationwide, KidsInCars.org blames at least 20 carbon monoxide deaths on keyless ignition cars. Florida had more fatalities than anywhere. 10 people have died so far, and dozens more have been sickened.
The symptoms can be as mild as flu-like symptoms, headache, nausea, vomiting, dizziness, or as severe as coma, seizures, and even death.
Florida Poison Information Center, excuse me, help you?
At the Poison Center, experts are taking lots of calls from people affected by carbon monoxide, and they're worried that push-button cars, while convenient, will continue to claim lives.
I think in the future it's probably going to get even worse before it gets better because more and more car manufacturers are making their cars to work this way.
You can't see or smell the toxic gases, which makes them that much more dangerous. And how fast can it take over a person?
Depending on what's produced in the CO and the size of the structure, it could be from seconds to a couple minutes.
Captain Christopher Lewis with Jacksonville Fire Rescue's hazmat team has helped save people who forgot to turn their cars off. He's worried more families might be next.
It'll make its way through the structure and you can go to sleep and never wake up.
Your garage can be a death trap. Your car, a ticking time bomb. For our test, we put this SUV, which has a push-button ignition, inside a garage. We closed it off using plexiglass as the door so you can see inside, and we waited.
With the carbon monoxide, it's an old foe of firefighters, but this is a new twist with new technology.
Jacksonville firefighters, members of the hazmat team, used 2 special gas meters that they carry to watch the levels. Within about 3 minutes, the alarm went off, telling us the carbon monoxide levels in the garage were climbing. And firefighters pointed out that oxygen levels were dropping fast. It makes a deadly combination.
Carbon monoxide is actually replacing the breathable oxygen inside of the garage.
It got worse. More toxic carbon monoxide and less oxygen. After 30 minutes, our experts said the levels could be lethal.
The atmosphere inside is extremely deadly. For anyone just to walk in right now, they could potentially pass out.
The meters filled with so much of the dangerous gases that they stopped measuring the levels, and the heat was enough to make our camera inside the garage shut down. The levels so high, the situation so dangerous, that we stopped the experiment an hour after we started. This firefighter had to use an air pack and oxygen tank just to go inside the garage and shut the SUV off. Carbon monoxide poisoning from keyless cars is a serious problem that's claimed 20 lives across the U.S. in recent years. Researchers at KidsInCars.org say 10 of those were here in Florida.
Nobody should have to lose a loved one.
Tim Maddock's girlfriend Chastity Glisson was killed after she accidentally left her push-button Lexus running in her South Florida garage. He was sickened and nearly died as well.
It's hard. It's hard to move on. It's hard to, you can't replace that.
Symptoms can be as mild as flu-like symptoms, headache, nausea, vomiting, dizziness, or as severe as coma, seizures, and even death.
That's why first responders say it's so important to install carbon monoxide alarms in your home and make sure you double, even triple check that your vehicle is off after you pull in the garage.
Mainly is prevention, and that's with getting good detectors, making sure that you keep the batteries up, make sure that you put them in the right places in the home, in the hallways, and before the sleeping areas.
And there's really a whole lot more that you and your family members can learn to stay safe from these deadly gases. We've posted safety tips on our website, news4jax.com. In Riverside, Vic Michelucci, Channel 4 the local station.